we have started a Center for Entrepreneurship. This is in the business school. Right now it's a certificate program, but we're rapidly working toward making it a full degree program where students, undergraduate students, graduate students, and students from any discipline will be given the opportunity to come and take courses if they have any interest in entrepreneurship. How do I take an idea and turn it into a business? How do I write a business plan? How do I raise money? How do I employ my founding team of 4 or 5 people that are going to complement me and work with me to launch this business? How do I go through a product development process to take the demands of the customer, look at the technology I have, and figure out a mass producible product? How do I then take that product and take it to market? How do I sell it and market it and promote it? Directly, indirectly, field salespeople, over the internet, through retail stores. How do I sell? So you have to figure all this stuff out. And these courses will help you learn and understand all aspects of this, so that when you're faced with it, you have at least a little bit of training and understanding of what are your options and how do I go about it. It doesn't do us any good to have great research and don't address the students. And then when the students go out and try to start companies, we all fail. It's not a very fun, happy environment. So let's do the opposite. Let's do great research that's worthy of being commercialized, and let's develop the students to take it forward and turn it into a great enterprise. Other things we're doing. We have just now completed re-ramping the technology transfer office. So this is the office where if you have technology at the university, it can get protected. They can patent it or copyright it, and they can work with you to figure out how to license your technology out to the public sector. And they will help you negotiate the payback, whatever that may be. The researcher may want to be the recipient of that license on the outside. I invented it. I'm done with school. I want to go start a company. University, license me my technology. And they will do that in a way that's very friendly and very fair. Fair for you and fair for them. Or you may say, you know, this technology really fits well at DuPont or at Procter & Gamble or somewhere. And as opposed to trying to build a competitive company, we're going to license it to them. And now we go off and we negotiate with the powers that be of DuPont, and pretty soon we get an understanding, a contract that says, okay, we'll buy this technology and we'll give you 3% of any revenue that we make with products being sold that incorporate this technology. And we'll do that for 20 years. So we do run some numbers and we say, well, we think that's a $50 million stream of money and we'll take it. And away we go. So there's all kinds of ways of licensing, but it has to start here with our students and with our researchers. We have built a ARC facility, the Academic Research Center. So this is a center for doing research, and it's shared between the engineering school and the medical school. It's a beautiful, state-of-the-art, brand new, okay, I've got to go faster here. It's a great facility for doing research. And if you graduate from there, you go to the Innovation Center, where you can launch a little company in a friendly environment. You can incorporate, you can bring together a team, you can start building a prototype, you can start writing business plans and go out and raise some money. And it's a one-step, two-step. You know, you're leaving academia and you're going into the commercial world in a very friendly sense. We're also working on raising some venture capital, and I'll go through this quickly. We've got several venture capital funds. So these are the funds that are available to finance your early stage business startup. The first one is a seed fund. It's called Tech Growth Ohio. It's funds that we've received from the government of Ohio with some matching money. We have $6 million, and this money is used to really get you out of the laboratory and out into a commercial environment and kind of help get your act together, get incorporated, start defining a product, start talking to customers to validate the market, and get through all of that. The next fund is an early stage venture fund. So now that you're ready to go, you really understand your business, your market, you've got some employees. Now you want to go raise $3 or $4 or $5 million, and you come to an early stage venture investor. And they will work with you, get to understand you, and hopefully eventually put this money to work in your firm. We're raising one of these funds. It's going to be a $150 million fund. The fund is being sponsored by Ohio State University in partnership with Ohio University. And I believe the fund will be raised and up and running and investing by the end of this academic year. The third fund is a mezzanine round. So it's a later stage. You're up, you're running, the business is in the market, you're generating revenue, but you realize that it's time to take another big step of growth. I want to start a new product line. I want to expand my market territory that I sell to, not only to just the United States, but I want to go to the world now. And these movements are good, but they're expensive. You've got to put people and processes in place before you're going to get revenue. So you need to go out and raise some more money, and the mezzanine round of funding is there to help you do that. And that will be another $150 million roughly fund that's raised and available in the next couple months. So we now have money in Ohio to finance new business startups and to really start building some new industries. The last thing here I'm going to talk about on this is we need to build some tech centers. So when we're building new industry, close to those industries will be universities that are working very closely with them to do advanced state-of-the-art of research in that field. And so there's a real collaboration between industry and the universities. And we need to build facilities for the small start-out businesses that are coming out of this university. They start in the ARC, they go to the Innovation Center. They need to then, when they graduate from there, move to a bigger facility. And we have to have facilities nearby available with all the amenities and the state-of-the-art of technology needed to support their business. And so my mission right now, I'm working on this week and will continue working on, is making this happen. And I'm hoping in a couple of years I can come back and tell you it's a done deal. So a lot is going on. Tremendous amount. A culture is being built. I mean, there's a growing belief, in our entrepreneurship clubs, in our classrooms, in the faculty. You hear people starting to talk about this. It's a culture of belief in new business creation that is forming here at Ohio University. And we want to do everything we can to kind of continue to build that excitement, that idea thinking. It's not always right for everybody, but for a lot of you, working in your own little company, being your own boss, taking an idea and turning it into a great business is absolutely fun and what you want to do. You have to go figure that out. So in closing, you may be asking the question, why am I here talking about Ohio's economy, talking about technology, commercialization? What does that all have to do with me? Well, I think the answer is very simple. The economic turnaround of Ohio, the mass generation of jobs, and a revival of the economy and the generation of tax revenues And thus the rise of Ohio to be a world leader in an industry will happen if and only if you accept the challenge and get out there and make it happen. The bottom line is it's the next generation of professional workers in this state who are going to have the opportunity to build tomorrow's new industries. We're trying to define them, which areas of opportunity. We're doing a lot of the seed work. But it's you who are going to find a technology, evaluate a market, put those two together and say there's a business here, get a team together and go start building that company. And it's going to take 5 years and 10 years to reach profitability that's sustainable. And that's fine. I mean, new industries take 10 and 20 years to really make it to the point of success. So your challenge is, if you are an entrepreneur, think hard about where is there a great opportunity and a great group of friends that complement me, where we could go off and start talking about ideas of starting companies. And this is where it all starts. A couple of beers, some pizza, and some talk a few nights, and business ideas come out like magic. I hope to see 40 years from now, 30 years from now, many of you standing up here talking to the students of Ohio University, telling them about your great experiences in taking ideas and turning them into successful businesses. The challenges you had, the struggles you had, the fun that you had, and helping students appreciate and understand what that opportunity really is. So my challenge to you is think big. Please be creative, work hard and work smart, be willing to sacrifice, be a team player, and enjoy the experience and reap the benefits. There will be many benefits. Have fun, and thank you for allowing me to speak with you here this morning.